Hi there, I'm Grimith. Welcome to a new Let's Get On With It adventure. This is Battle Realms, a 7-hour request brought to you by Trusseck as part of the Ancient Rewarding the Rewarders opportunity. This is a real-time strategy game, released in the early 2000s. I have no familiarity with it. We'll see where the road takes us. I've skimmed the instruction manual. Some technical stuff. This game did not come out in a widescreen resolution. I have downloaded a modified executable for that. Some games take me multiple hours to set up to record and still end up unsatisfactory. This one, about a half hour. However, I am using desktop capture with OBS, which I dislike. As a result, if you are in the process of watching the series, if you spot any issues where the video footage is lagging, which could be a sign of the encoder having a hiccup or some other sort of like thing that I can fix, write a comment with a timestamp to clue me in on it. My testing hasn't indicated any issues, but that doesn't mean they don't exist. Alright? Alright. We've got an expansion pack, Winter of the Wolf. We will not be consuming that content. I believe we will spend all 7 hours, or more if I end up enjoying the game, inside Kenji's journey. Let's get underway.
I am Kenji of the Serpent Clan, and my ancestor broke the world. The Horde was destroying everything in its path, so he gathered the clan and fled south, saving what little he could. He didn't know that the Horde would be only the first of many enemies to plague the Serpent Clan. He couldn't know that without the Orb's power to guide them, his descendants would be weak and wicked. Did he ever truly have a choice?
I'm gonna keep this video short so I can monitor sound balancing before launching into any longer gameplay ventures.
Shinja's men are coming!
Also serves to be an introduction to give you a
You're
basic
no villager.
grasp of the game.
Kill your share of peasants and I'll find you a place in Shinja's band. Yeah!
Yeah. Hadn't yet decided what I would do once I had returned, but circumstances had conspired to force a choice upon me. Should I protect these helpless villagers by attacking the bandits, or should I help the bandits keep these peasants in their place? No doubt my actions here will dictate the future of the land.
Left-click me to select me. After I am selected, right-click on the ground and I will move. Alternatively, right-click on an enemy and I will attack. Left-click something else if you want to deselect me.
Move around with the arrow keys, which I haven't bothered to redefine.
Yes.
There is redefining. Right mouse button defaults to an attack move. I believe it's holding down control.
Agreed.
And right-clicking that has your character move instead of attack move. Anyway, another thing that I am rolling with,
Yes.
which I need to launch actually after I launch the game, is effectively a field of view trainer.
I move.
To sort of experiment with
Over
that
there.
stuff. I'll get that running after the intro video. There's like executables that like have it modified, just broadly, but that also breaks the text boxes and makes the cutscenes
Over there.
look weird. So I didn't like any of those executables.
Agreed.
Agreed, indeed.
Yes. Face your master!
Anyway, let's get into some action.
Agreed.
Bravo, fool!
Fight these bandits.
Forward!
This is the beginning of something new, something good. I went against my upbringing and attacked the bandits to protect the peasants. I've started something here and I must finish the job. I must kill all attacking bandits and save the village and not lose my life doing so. We've got ourselves a HUD now. Critical strike, cost stamina, but my next attack deals double damage. We've got peasants, basically our allied force here. And this village, which is being besieged by force. Well, that's unfortunate. Bunch of peasant huts. Over there, a bathhouse. Alright, anyway, that's it.
Kenji, we thought you were dead.
It's been a long time, Otomo.
I've waited 7 years to serve you, Lord Oja.
Don't call me that.
Murderer!
He saved our lives.
He killed his own father! Look! It's Kenji!
This is why you don't let peasants be idle. They shout bad things at people.
He doesn't speak for the village. The Serpent's son will take tea in my house.
Literally saved this entire village. Fuck you, dude! Go to hell!
The bandits work for Shinja?
He rules the provinces to the north, and would rule this one too if he could. He seeks to rebuild the clan, but his methods are questionable.
Shinja served my father loyally for years.
He's tasted power, and won't give it up easily. But Shinja only rules because no one else will stand against the other clans. Wolf and Lotus are tearing what's left of your father's empire apart.
I'm going to need Shinja.
Then you'll have to beat him. Shinja rules 2 provinces from an old serpent fort here, while his hired archers haunt the eastern road, stealing what little remains. Break Shinja's forces, and he'll lose his will to fight. We have no soldiers, but the villagers stand ready to serve. What shall we do?
Well, I don't think I should be taking untrained soldiers, villagers, to a fortified keep. That seems problematic. How about we just go beat up some mercenary thugs, train them up, get familiar with the whole experience. Get them familiar with the whole experience. Then, we'll mosey on, yeah?
The bandits must have driven these people out. But look, there's a peasant hut still standing. We should rebuild this village and make it our own.
So peasants are trained automatic. Shinja's mercenaries again. This rabble should fall easily if I kill them all. This province will join my cause. If I survive, the clan will grow. Select you folks to guard that. I said, let's select you folks to guard that. Although, unfortunately, the hot commands disappear when you have multiple people selected. We have an idle peasant. Peasants train automatically, and they are free, which is sort of jarring.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Building multiple, like, peasant huts doesn't really, like,
dragon.
help you? In the sense of...
I'm going.
Let me experiment with some things here. We can rotate our building placement, and apparently that matters. It just changes, like, the places where peasants can appear. You're gonna need a peasant hut, or at least one peasant to build a peasant hut, or bad things will happen. According to the instruction manual, the higher your pop, the slower you produce peasantry. So that's a thing. Instead of producing military units, you train up your units to become your army.
I'm going.
I don't want to produce peasants from here. We've got aggressors already. We have 2 heroes here, Otomo as well as Kinji. Otomo has a battle cry ability. What the? I gotta get used to the idea of right mouse button is my building structures button,
Agreed.
and not left mouse button, which is kind of a mindfuck for me. Exactly. I got one peasant gathering water here, because water is a resource we need besides rice. I'm gonna have this guy work on
Yes, sir.
watering that rice. Wonder if they'll pick up this bag automatically. They do. Good. The instruction manual stresses that the world is vibrant will change due to weather, like rain, which can be relevant and matter. There's probably enough rice gatherers. I think the one water gatherer is going to be sufficient. I'm going to set everyone else to train up. That way I can muster up a force and start moving out to eliminate some bandits. Got some more rice up here. I don't think we're going to be needing that for our tutorial. And it looks like that we have a little bit of wiggle room in making another dojo. Also, that sound effect every time I click on the damn thing.
Of course.
Very least,
Yes, sir.
we'll go ahead and get you building another dojo, and we'll say the dojo will be rotated like this. Just having the one person do it will be fine.
I follow the dragon.
You sure do follow the dragon. Nothing else I can have my researches. Spearmen having more health and doing more damage. Working on that. Get this built faster, please. Great.
All right.
Queue up in there.
Right. I'm going.
Give me some more rice.
Agreed. Yes.
We're gonna muster up a bit more of a force before I move out to find and eliminate some bandits. Based on this elevation and sort of how everything else looks on the map, I'd say this is claustrophobic, but on the other hand, I'm actually getting better vision courtesy of this widescreen modification,
I move.
even without the increased field of view editing. See quite a bit, even though it doesn't feel like much. Anyway, doesn't look like I'm going to be attacked from any other angle.
Yes.
We got plenty of rice.
I'm off. Done.
My population is continuing to trail further and further away from me, so why don't I route folks to, like, here? I think this is going to be the direction we're going. Now remember that these folks are auto-default to attack move. We can have these folks run.
Yes.
They consume stamina.
Over there.
We can double-click to make that happen.
Over there. Face your master! Charge!
We right-click on enemies, that typically ends up happening for us. We need some more yang. Apparently, yin and
Face
yang are
your
like
master!
research points that we can acquire per the instruction manual.
Don't fail.
For the clan!
Our units also appear to slowly heal up over time. That's nice. I'm full on rice. So full that,
Yes, sir.
yeah, just go ahead and drop that rice bag. Really no point. My units have very naturally just slowly been led over by spawning. Once this is done, I will queue up this training. Can't actually queue it up. Get that done.
I move.
Blood and honor!
These guys are pretty heavily injured.
On it.
They've been out here on their own.
Crush them! Done. On
Due
the
to my
way.
pathfinding and waypointing. There's an argument for building a peasant hunt and my dojo stuff
Command.
out here to get units spawning quicker. I also don't like how units aren't doing a great job of lasering in on enemies when they're being attacked. It's not like I have them set to just guard in general. They're not working to protect themselves while being attacked.
Of course.
And that's unfortunate.
Yes.
Looks like I can only have a group of 8.
Over there.
Or is that... no. I can have more than that, just it looks odd on my interface. That's a patch of rice.
Yes.
I'm gonna start heading towards that. See if I can find my opposition. Pull up on rice and water.
On it.
Alright, we've got a sharpshooters guild here. We're getting units trained up. Kidji taking a beating. I had already activated that. They were still having a damage buff. We'll reactivate it. Buildings have a sizable chunk of health. Where the hell do you think you're going? Like, there is something here you can work on. There's no excuse. We can right-click on the mini-map to set our waypoints, but we can't queue those to people.
Agreed.
At least not that I noticed.
Over there.
You guys could. No? I guess some of you have more stamina
Over
than
there.
others, and so you're not
For the clan!
able to move forward. Watchtower here. Instruction manual stresses these watchtowers. They're a big deal.
Face your master! As you command.
Need you guys to book it.
Blood and honor!
That battle cry definitely takes a good amount of stamina to activate. I've certainly lost a number of spears. He only gets knocked from that. He doesn't actually die. Let's finish that job there.
Agreed.
Forward! Face your master!
Pretty easy enough. But I have played a few real-time strategy games in my day. Baby's first real-time strategy. Vision. Alright, that's it. That's all I needed to do.
That's the last of them.
Strip their corpses.
What?
Would Shinja kill his own men?
No, but
Then fetch their clothes.
Ah, cunning.
Who are those lowlifes?
Looks like the bandits Lord Shinja hired. Let them be. They're a harmless lot.
Dum-de-dum. Alright. With Shinja's mercenaries out of the way, he has nowhere left to run. If we destroy his keep to the north and defeat him, our hunt will end. He's still loyal to my family, so if I live through this battle, he'll most certainly join us. I think that'll be the it for our time together in this episode, so I can get a handle on how things look and appear for future episodes. Talk to you later.